Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Martin, and welcome back to another episode of Escape Simulator. Today, I'm going to be playing Cats in Time, which is the last room that I did when my mic wasn't working. So first things first, when you get into this room, you're going to be so confused as to what's happening because there's so many things to explore. So one of the first things you can do is to unscrew that to unlock this. And then when you click here, you go to help. So I love October the most, while it's falling leaves and spooky pumpkins. So from there, you can go over here where you can see the calendar and you click through until you get to October. So October, the first one is 5, and then 14, and then 1. So you go back to the computer, you type in 5, 14, 1, which allows you to open this. Clicking on this image would bring up the thing for Steam, Cats in Time. So I wouldn't really suggest that unless you are going to do so. So now we have this table lamp, infrared. As you can see on the chalkboard, this indicates 6255. 6255 I think can go into here. Yes, which is the same symbol as the computer. You go to 6, 2, 5, 5. Boom. From there, you unlock this. Now, we are not going to deal with this yet, but in order to solve that, you come over here, press open for the garage. This would be what you need to solve that. Prior to doing so, we have the Magic of Numbers, which is a book that you're gonna need, and then you press this in order to open these. This will be available to solve in a bit. Just gotta figure out what stuff I need. Yes. Let's move this down to prevent things from blocking it. Another puzzle which I will explain in a bit, and let's continue looking for stuff. As you can see here, this item, when you press this item, it would indicate or light up. So this will be used to solve this over here. So the smallest one would be the smallest turn dial, and you spin in order to fill up the lights. So the smallest one is all lit up. The second smallest is half. The third smallest is 3/4, and the last one is 1. So this one is half. This one is 1/4, and then this one is 3/4. And that would be this item, and you don't need this anymore. So you need this. You need a specimen in order to detect this. So as you can see around the map, there are little plants in this. So for example, take this. You put this in there, and then you go down and you scroll through. As you can see, it says invalid specimen, indicating that this is not the correct one. So now you just grab another one. I forgot which one was the one that was correct. Oh, yes, this is the one. As you can see here, we have 3026. It's a bit hard to see, but you just have to, I guess, scroll through a bit to really look into it. So from there, you would take 3026, I believe, and here, indicated by the symbol of a plant. So 302. So that opens. Let's toss the out. Open this up. So we will need this charger. You wouldn't really need this paint bucket. This battery. Yes, battery as indicated by the top. So now we will continue on with another task. So let's look at the diaries and whatnot. So 115 is Mr. Wiggle's favorite part of Mr. Wiggle's playtime, which I assume is the cat, and it is the person's favorite time of the day. So you have that, and you have this clock. You go over to 115. Long arm is the minutes, and the short arm is the hour, as you should have learned. And then here you take the clock and you press the middle button in order to bring this up. So what you would want to do is to take this and light up all the ones that are lit up here. So because these are in pairs, what you want to do first is light up these two, and then over these two, you press that so this one turns off and then this one lights up. And lastly, you go back over here and you turn that on. Then you get yourself another whatchamacallit, battery. And then you don't need this anymore. Let me double check. Also don't need this anymore. And now we need a key in order to get the last battery. So now we have the Fibonacci sequence. So the Fibonacci sequence essentially is sequence of number where the next number is the previous two numbers added together. So these are known to, so you need the Fibonacci sequence in order to get the water temperature, and you set the sequence as BA. So we need to figure out B and we need to figure out A. So A, as you can see here, is 3 plus 5, which is 8, and then 13 plus 21, which is 34, which is B. So it is 34, 8. So you go over here and you press up. So 3, 34, and then the last one is 8. Boom. So now you have these light up. So you take a look at this. So this is the smallest one. The smallest one is over here. You want it to move it according to its position on here. So this is the second smallest, which will be here, and then you bring this down. And then this third smallest, which is this one, you bring it over here, and then the last one you bring it down. Move. Let's toss this out because you don't need that. And then you get this opened. So now it says the Lucas Sales Company, which is utilizing the Lucas sequence. The Lucas sequence is similar to the Fibonacci sequence. It's just that the difference lies in the starting number. So you need X, Y, and Z. So X is 1 and 3, which is 4. And then Y is 4 plus 7, which is 11. And then Z is 11 plus 18, which is 29. So 4, 11, 29. So you go 4, indicating by this straight line as the pointer, 11, and then 29. From there, you get the key, which will be used to solve or open this box. From there, you can get the battery out, and voila. Now you have this. Now we need to solve the next thing, which I believe should be this one. So, hey team, I managed to repair the time machine. I'll be waiting for you in New York 1921. Don't forget to use the charged batteries. The green ones is charged, the red one is empty. P.S. If the time machine doesn't work from the get-go, try it again. The second time it works, guaranteed. So these are batteries that are filled. So this one's a bit annoying. As you can see here, some of the patterns you can see that are on the board. So essentially what you want to do is copy that. So you have this first one, which is the most obvious, is the 3 lines. Turn these 2 off. Now you have this one, which is this one, so you turn that on. And then you have these 3, which I assumed it was this one. Turn these 2 on. And then this is where the trickier part comes in. So these 3 would be this one. These 4 is this one, and then you have these 5. There is no 5. You have this, and you also have, I think, this one, and then lastly up, no, bottom, no, yeah, this one was one of the ones that I was a bit stuck on. Don't really recall what it was, and I do not exactly have my records check. Nonetheless, I'm sure I can figure this out. One moment. Un momento. Okay, so I somehow solved it by just trial and error for the last portion. I just kind of assumed. I didn't really assume anything. Take that and you put the service chip there, and then from there, this opens. And then you take these batteries, you open that, put in, and you set this to 1921. 21. And then you press that and you start time traveling. Ooh, everyone knows what time traveling is like, right? So first things first, you would realize you need a biocharger. And then you take this and it indicates that 3 different plants. So the first one, this potential is in its stem. Second one, the potential is in its leaf shape. Oh no, and it's in the roots. And then the last one is in the leaf shapes. So the first one, you can indicate is that the biggest potential is in its stem. All right, doesn't really help much at the moment. But this one indicates the potential is in its roots. And then this one, so we would start with this one first because it says the potential is from the leaves, and the leaves are in the circular shape. So you can see, you can go to 1, 2, and 3, indicating what the different types. So number 3 has circular shape, so you want to extract the root. Number 2 and number 1. As you can see here, the difference between 2 and 3 is that these are the roots. And then the stems are also different. From here, I assumed that the stem, this is the stem that needed because it seems cooler. And then as also assumed that the bottom here is the roots. That is what is needed because it was complex. And then as you can see, success. From there, you need to pick up these as you need to recharge them as indicated by red. It's in the original message. So you don't need this anymore, but here, and then put this thing. Now that is being charged. However, I do not believe you can. Oh, I already put those in. I assumed you're not able to charge on the same thing. this there, and boom. And that, pull that down, you get the light, and then you rotate this to get that, and you rotate this so that it charges. And then this one, you take the key, put the key in, and when the key is in, you take the kite and you put the kite in. From there, you just wait for it to get lightning shocked, and you get the key. Not the key, you get the charged battery. And now you put the batteries back in. And I believe there isn't really anything else you need. Room. And then from there, press this, and voila! You are done, and you'll be time traveling back to the original time, I think, or to the end of the map. Yeah, that is it for this map. It was a very interesting one. I did not realize there were 2 parts when I first filmed this. But yeah, if you have enjoyed, please consider hitting the like button and also clicking subscribe. Greatly appreciated. Until next time, just wanted to let you know you are loved. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day. Bye now.